The desert heat shimmered over Indio, a vibrant haze of glitter, music, and boundless energy. Clara stepped onto the grass of the Empire Polo Club, looking every bit the desert mermaid. She wore a delicate bra top adorned with iridescent shells and sheer flowing flare pants that caught the wind. Her blonde hair was woven into intricate braids laced with silk ribbons, and tiny crystals caught the sunlight on her cheekbones. "We finally made it," Mina cheered, spinning in a circle as the distant bass of the main stage thrummed through their boots. Leo was already in his element, his camera clicking rapidly as he captured the kaleidoscope of fashion around them. He turned his lens toward Clara, who was posing near a giant, colorful balloon chain that stretched into the sky. "The light here is incredible," Leo shouted over the music. Clara laughed, her crystals sparkling. "It's not just the light, Leo. It's the feeling. It's like the whole world decided to stop worrying and just dance for 3 days." As they neared the massive crowd gathered for the sunset set, Mina's excitement suddenly turned to a look of sheer terror. She began frantically patting her pockets and checking her small crossbody bag. "My wristband," Mina gasped, her voice trembling. "Clara, my main stage access band is gone. I must have lost it at the security check." She looked toward the towering stage where her favorite artist was about to perform, her eyes welling with tears of disappointment. Without a second thought, Clara reached down and unclipped her own shimmering VIP wristband. She took Mina's hand and slid the band onto her friend's wrist. "Clara, no. You've wanted to see this show just as much as I have," Mina protested, trying to pull back. Clara just smiled, her expression calm and resolute. "You've had their lyrics pinned to your mirror for 3 years, Mina. Go get to the front. I'll find another way to enjoy the show, I promise." Mina disappeared into the surging sea of fans, and Clara found herself standing at the edge of the barricade. A tall security guard named Kenji stood firmly at the entrance, checking the remaining guests. Clara knew she couldn't get past him without a pass. She looked up at the vast desert sky, searching for a new vantage point. "The view from the ground isn't the only way to see," she whispered to herself, turning away from the gate and scanning the horizon of art installations. Her eyes landed on the Sunscraper, a towering, abstract art installation made of reclaimed desert wood that spiraled 60 feet into the air. It was a jagged, beautiful skeleton of a building, and while it was meant for viewing from the ground, Clara saw a path through the crossbeams. She moved toward the structure, her sheer pants fluttering like fins as she navigated the crowd. The wood was warm from the day's sun as she placed her hand on the first beam. With the grace of a seasoned explorer, Clara began to climb. She moved through the wooden ribs of the Sunscraper, climbing higher and higher above the dusty floor. The music grew clearer as she rose, the bass vibrating through the timber. Below her, the thousands of festival-goers looked like a shimmering carpet of light. She reached a sturdy platform near the top, the wind whipping her braided hair as she sat on the edge, her legs dangling over the Coachella Valley. On the main stage, the headliner, Zola, stepped into the spotlight. The crowd erupted in a roar that shook the earth. Zola moved with electric energy, her voice soaring over the desert. During a quiet bridge in her most famous song, Zola happened to look up, past the VIP pits and the cameras. Her eyes caught a lone figure high atop the wooden tower, silhouetted against the rising moon. Zola grinned, pointing her microphone directly toward the high-altitude spectator. Suddenly, a massive spotlight from the stage swung away from the performers and swept across the grounds, landing squarely on Clara. The crowd gasped and then began to cheer as they saw the desert mermaid perched like a queen atop the Sunscraper. Clara laughed, her arms thrown wide as she bathed in the white light. For a moment, she wasn't just watching the show. She was part of the magic, a beacon of freedom in the middle of the desert.